એની સાથે જ આગળ વધીએ, આપણી સાથે टीडी पावर सिस्टमના निखिल कुमार जोड़ाई चुक्या है आगे बातचीत करने માટે। शुक्रिया सर मेरे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून। सबसे पहले Q2 कैसा था, एक हाईलाइट से शुरुआत करें क्योंकि स्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर्स हैं हम लोग विटनेस जो कर रहे हैं। स्पेशली मार्जिन्स के फ्रंट से मैं शुरुआत करना चाह रही थी। मार्जिन्स चूंकि थोड़े बहुत श्रिंक हुए, क्या रीजंस रहे थे और पूरा ये क्वार्टर कैसा रहा, उसकी एक हाईलाइट से शुरुआत करें।
Margins have come down in Q2 mainly because of the raw material price increases like copper and steel. And we have already discussed this also in our investors call that in Q2, we have taken the decision that part of the burden of this raw material price increases will be shared between TDPS and also TDPS customers. But we have already negotiated the price increases, and these price increases will be effective starting partially in Q3, mostly in Q4, and then full year next year we will see the price increases, and then we'll see the improvement in the margins taking place from Q4 and then next financial year.
Okay, so for the next 2 quarters before the final annual closure of this year, what is the band that we would be maintaining in terms of margins?
So we have given the year-end projection for the margins of EBITDA around 11 to 12%. So we still hold that number, and we will see the better margins coming in Q4 once the price increases that we have negotiated will start coming into effect.
Okay, agreed, sir. One more thing I wanted to understand in terms of demand, how is that working on, especially for generators? And if we are talking about the kind of execution pace for orders, what is that for FY22 like in comparison to last year?
So we are seeing a very strong demand for our products, power generation products in general, both domestic as well as export. So export, of course, our markets are very strong. We have been growing the market for the past 5-6 years in a very big way. But what has been a big change for us is that we are seeing the domestic market also reviving very rapidly in the past 1 year. And these very, very strong demand coming from cement, steel, sugar, this ethanol production, and also to smaller extent coming from food, chemical, paper, fertilizers. So generally, there is a big revival in India for investments, and we are seeing that there's a huge demand for our products coming in from India also. So for 2022, for example, our sales for the generator business will be around 690 to 700 crores compared to last year, which was around 480 crores.
Okay, agreed, sir. One more thing, in terms of capex plans, what is it lined up for the whole year? I mean, the second half we are talking about, how would that be working on? You already have 3 manufacturing facilities.
No, we don't plan any major capex. We're not planning this year. We're not planning it next year also. But we are investing every year in automation by putting in robotics into different parts of the plant to improve the productivity, improve the quality. And we're spending around 15 to 20 crores every year. Our depreciation is around 20 crores. So we are spending something equal to depreciation every year. And we're constantly investing for upgradation of our plant and also for newer technologies. But we're not going in for any big bang investment. We're not going this year. We're not going to go next year also. We have sufficient capacity. Even if the market grows by another 10 to 20%, we have sufficient capacity to produce from our existing facilities.
Agreed, sir. And one last thing, because we have seen a constant translation towards the green source of energy as of now, what is your take on that? Have you witnessed a big quantum coming in from there? What is the kind of opportunities opening there?
So our export business is mostly non-coal based. You can say about 100% of our export business is non-coal based. And India also, we are seeing that a lot of our business is maybe about 80% non-coal based. So we are in different segments of the market. We are in hydro, which is green. We are in wind energy, which is green. Steam turbine business, you can say waste to energy, garbage burning plants, heat recovery systems. These are all renewable green type energies, and these comprise a bulk of our sales. We're also now in the transportation business. So in the railway business, that is not technically power generation, but that is not that's a diversification from our current power generation business. So coal is maybe only a small percentage, maybe less than 5% of our business. So we are not dependent on the change which is taking place globally to move away from coal. It's not going to affect our business.